Hi everyone who's watching. Welcome to Amplify's first demo video. I'm here to show you what we already been developing and what's already completed. So let's get started. This is the first page. This is the initial page where you're going to land. And as you can see, since I'm not logged in, I'm prompted by MetaMask to log in straight away. So I already have all the credentials. I have the account that is authorized to log in. So I'm just going to go ahead and here in the list of my accounts, select the account I want to authorize, click next and click connect. Right after clicking connect, MetaMask will ask me to sign. Uh, Basically, this is like a signature request to demonstrate that you have like the access to the wallet. So I'm gonna go ahead and click sign, and the application should log in. As you can see, I'm logged in the application. This is the home page for now. Of course, it will change later on. You can click here to log out, but I will not do it this time. And this is the wallet that I'm using right now. You can see it also in the corner. So let's go to the loans page. We're gonna pick every single page one by one, and I'll explain you what's still work in progress and what is already done and working. So we're gonna start with the loans page. This is probably the page that you're gonna, as a factor, spend most of your time. But here is an overview. This is the list of the currently active loans. Bear in mind the data on the loans page is still dummy data, but you can go ahead and I don't know, like click on it to be able to see the details of the loan. You can go back and even go ahead and try to create a new loan. The loan will not be saved because, as I mentioned, this is just dummy data for demo purpose, but you can still go ahead and do that. So you can select an asset from the list. It's writing undefined because again it's dummy data. The available for loan amount and the interest rate will pop up. You can enter an amount for your loan. You can select the type of loan between factoring and discounting. And basically, if this was working by clicking borrow, it would have pop up the MetaMask and go you through the process of making the transaction. But since this is not working, this is the most what I can show you for the loans page. Now we're gonna go to the assets page. The assets page is fully functional, meaning it's already connected to the smart contract. It's already reading the data from the blockchain. Again, on this page, what I can do, I can go ahead and create a new asset, or I can go and click on the existing asset to be able to see the properties of this asset. These assets are basically the tokenized invoices as a factor. So what we're going to do right now by adding a new asset, we're just basically going to go ahead and tokenize an invoice. So let's get started. The first step for us will be to enter the risk score. So of course we have these five categories of the risk, and we can go ahead and enter a score, and automatically the system will calculate it here on the left side, like in which category we fit in with our score. So I'm just going to put some random numbers. It doesn't matter for now, but by calculating them, we receive like a C score, and this is our score 38 by summing up all these numbers. So we're going to go ahead and click continue. And now this is the tokenizing part. First of all, we need a file. It can be a document, it can be like a PDF, PNG, an image. I'm going to use this what is Amplify image so that we can easily distinguish it when we preview it. So I'm going to click open it. Now we're going to put a value for our asset. So let's say our asset value is 45,000 so that we can easily distinguish it from the assets list. And the maturity date would be 15th of August 2021. So clicking tokenize asset, the pop-up will appear. Over here we can preview again our image if we want. The image is already uploaded to the centralized storage. This is the hash that we obtained from the image, of course, and this is the asset value that I put and the maturity date. All this data will go into the blockchain, will be tokenized. Clicking on Mint NFT, MetaMask will prompt us to confirm the transaction. This is how much the transaction will cost us. and we're going to click continue and wait for the MetaMask confirmation. As you can see here in the corner, in my right corner, the confirmed transaction notification was received. Now I'm back to the assets page, and I probably need to wait for about a minute for my asset to appear here in the list. As you remember, it was 15th August and the value was 45,000 US dollars. We're gonna look for these numbers in about a minute and see if we can find it here in the list. I'm gonna do refresh of the page, still nothing. I'll probably move on to I'll do a couple more refreshes of the page, doing some reload because the data needs to be synchronized from the blockchain in real time. So all the assets right here are organized by their maturity date. So those that mature later on appear at the bottom. Those that mature earlier on, they appear at the top. So we're going to do one more reload to see if the asset has been synchronized. So nothing. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about the order. Let's see. It usually takes like between 1 and 2 or 3 minutes to synchronize the data. I'm gonna pause really quick so that you do not wait along with me and get back to you shortly. Okay, guys, we're back. So it took a little longer for the data to synchronize, but I recognized that I also made a mistake during asset creation because I put a comma after 45 to make it like 45,000, but in reality, I just should have put 45,000 as the amount. So because of my comma, the zeros after 45 were ignored, so the asset value is now just 45. So be careful about that. Okay, what we could do, this is our asset, this is the score, this is the maturity date, this is the asset value, and of course the preview. We're going to click preview, and here it is. What is Amplify? This is like um, the link from our centralized storage. The link, of course, is authorized for me only, for my user. So be careful about that. And this is how much I can borrow against this type of asset. So all this data is coming from the blockchain. Don't panic if the data does not load in about 5 minutes. It takes some time until it's completely synchronized from the smart contract, but in the end, you will see it right here. So now let's go on to the pools. Pools, it's again like a settings page where you're going to create pools for your lenders or liquidity providers to provide you with liquidity, and at the same time you're going to use these pools to get to borrow assets from. So over here we have two types of pools right now. We have one factoring and one discounting pool. Clicking on it will again open up the details of this pool. You can see how many assets are in the pool, how much has been borrowed, how much has been deposited, the liquidity providers. Again, this data is dummy, so nothing is real over here, but still it's clickable. You can access it and see how it will look like as an example with the real data. And again, you can go ahead through the pool creation process where you select the asset type of the pool, then you select the pool type, which I did the factoring in this case, and then I can go ahead with a name and a minimum deposit amount, like how much the liquidity providers need to deposit in the first place to enter the pool. So we go ahead and deploy the pool, and if this was a working product, you would have seen the pool deployed. But since it's a dummy data, all we can see right now are these two pools. That's it, guys. That's so far what we've been building, and I'll update you in the next video with some more interesting stuff. Thank you very much for your attention. See you guys next time. Bye bye.